name is NewFlowerGirl, but you can call me Demi, and welcome back to another video. Today I have decided to go and do some quizzes about the MCU. I don't think I'm gonna need headphones. I was wearing headphones because I was doing some stuff for a performance that I'm gonna have to do. Well, not have to do. I'm going to do. Adding some songs on Smule so that I can sing them karaoke with actual yeah, so I can record at the same time. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, quizzes, quiz. I have 4 here, but I'm only gonna do 3. We're gonna start with guess the Marvel character. So that's the first one we are going to do. Yet we respect our privacy. So let's get into this. You guys can follow along if you want to. So yeah, starting off easy. Who is this misunderstood god? He was found in Jotunheim. It's on Jotunheim, sorry. Was taken to Asgard and raised by him and Frigga as an Asgardian prince, along with Thor becoming the Asgardian god of mischief. It's Loki Laufeyson. Who is this young lady here? I'll give you a clue. She's a major character in Thor and a supporting character in both the 2013 and 2022 sequels Thor the Dark World and Love and Thunder. That is Dr. Darcy Lewis. Who is this awesome and funny woman? She appears in Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings. She is Shang-Chi's best friend, working as a co-valet alongside him. Katie Chen. I only know her first name in this series. In a movie, actually. God, I need to rewatch that movie. That movie was so good. Who is this adorable and helpful butler? He's a supporting character in Agent Carter, a minor character in the 2019 film Avengers Endgame. He was the butler for the Stark family, now I know, and would assist his master Howard Stark and SSR agent Peggy Carter in stopping Leviathan and Whitney Frost. Now, in Endgame, there's only one guy that had a small, minor thing. He only said one line, and it was, "You meet a lot of people, sir." It's Jarvis. Who is this lady who was against the SSR but soon helped Peggy? She is a Soviet assassin and former Black Widow trained in the Red Room Academy. Oh god. I haven't seen that movie or series. As an operative of the Leviathan, she participated in Johann Venhoff's revenge plot against the American industrialist Howard Stark. Oh no. I don't know this one. I'm gonna guess. Who's this doctor? He's a rival surgeon to Dr. Stephen Strange, who serves as a comedic foil with no sinister intentions. That is Dr. West. Who is this guy who can kill anyone with one whisper from his mouth? He was the Inhuman King and a member of the Illuminati. Alongside his team, he helped kill Thanos on Titan. That is from a different universe. This is from Multiverse of Madness. It's Blackagar Dagon. Oh, that was the quiz. Can't wait for the next one. Yay! I only got one wrong. Which one did I get wrong? I don't know. But unfortunately, this test is all like in Dutch, like all the page here. So yeah. Avengers quiz. So yeah. Let's go. What's the name of Thor's axe? Axe. Yeah? It's Stormbreaker. Who's the first person we see turn to dust in Avengers Infinity War? That is Bucky. Which fictional country serves as the villain's headquarters in Avengers Age of Ultron? That is Sokovia. How many Infinity Stones exist in the MCU? Let me count them out for you guys. We've got power, space, reality, soul, time, mind. 6. I know them all from the top of my head. What is Hawkeye's real name? Clint Barton. What food do the Avengers eat after the Battle of New York? When the movie came out, they hadn't filmed this scene yet. It was shawarma. What's the name of Thanos' home planet? Titan. Which Avengers movie is this scene taken from? Endgame. Which version of the Iron Man armor does Tony Stark use in the first Avengers movie? Oh no. Oh, it's the Latin numbers. I was always terrible with that. I was always terrible with the Latin numbers. I don't think I'm even correct with Latin numbers. I think it's Greek. Oh, we have a clock downstairs that has it. So, V is 5. He didn't wear number 5 in that movie. That was like a different one. This is 4, 6. Mark 7, of course. In the Avengers, which country does Black Widow locate Bruce Banner? Oh dear. I don't think that was ever mentioned in the movie. But I'm gonna go Sri Lanka. What is the name of the cube Loki uses to power his weapons? That is not what Loki does, by the way. And it's the Tesseract. Which Avengers actor previously starred as a core member of the Fantastic Four movies? Chris Evans. What MCU metallic alloy is Captain America's shield made of? Vibranium. True or false? Bruce Banner transformed into the Hulk due to gamma radiation. He thought that that was the key to unlocking the super soldier serum. What is the name of Tony Stark's AI that uploaded himself into the body of Vision? Jarvis. Who is the guardian of the Soul Stone? Red Skull, though people have been, though it hasn't been officially confirmed. I don't think it has been officially confirmed, but in Endgame, the Guardian actually did speak German. Just one word. He said Liebchen, which is darling or something along those lines. But yeah, that is basically. We also saw the red face, so fan bases go crazy, right? What is Peggy Carter's niece's name? That is Sharon Carter. What's the name of Thanos' spaceship? Oh, Dark Aster? I don't know. Which Infinity Stone was left with Tenele Tefan on Nowhere? It was the Reality Stone, aka the Ether. Where was the Soul Stone located? Volmir. Bonus question, which Avengers movie is this deleted scene taken from? That has to be Infinity War. Bonus question number 2, which Avengers this deleted scene? Mark Ruffalo does not have grey hair, so it cannot be Endgame or Infinity War. I'm gonna say Age of Ultron. How well did I do? Yay! 91 is better. Alright, final question, which is Marvel Trivia Part 1. I mean, there are more, like way more. We can do a really hard one. Yes, we're gonna do the real hard one after this one. From which part of New York does Steve Rogers come from? Brooklyn? Oh no. X-Men. Oh. I've only ever watched one X-Men movie. And that was The Dark Phoenix. His alias Magneto, his made-up name Eric Lancer. But what is his real name? Oh. Well, Johan Smith, it cannot be him. Because I think that is Red Skull. I'm gonna go with Max. Was this villain called Whiplash? What is Thor and Loki's mother called? Frigga. How old is Tony Stark in 2018? Oh, this... Okay, look. This is where people are gonna go wrong, okay? Because Tony Stark wasn't born in 1970. People might think that because of the thing in Endgame, spoilers by the way, he went back to 1970 to get the Tesseract and retrieve more Pym particles. And he came across his dad, and he said that his wife was pregnant, and that was in 1970. But you could see in Stark's face, he was confused. Okay? And also guys, look up on Google. I'm gonna do that after this question. What year was Tony Stark born? Yeah? I'm gonna say 37. So we're gonna look it up now. Okay? Tony Stark. Tony Stark. Birth. Day MCU. Damn it, it was 1970. I was wrong. Whoops. I'm not gonna go back and change it. Havoc, one of the X-Men, has a brother who's also a mutant and an X-Man. What is his name? Oh, I don't know. Do I feel like he looks a lot like Cyclops? I do know who Cyclops is, which is the boyfriend of the Phoenix. I'm gonna go with him. What is the planet that appears in Thor Ragnarok where the Grandmaster is the ruler? Sakaar. Who is Gamora's dad or foster dad? She's adopted by him. Well, Thanos. What metal does Wolverine have in his skeleton? Damn. I feel like it's vibranium, but I also feel like it might be adamantium. I asked my boyfriend this once, because he has watched all of the X-Men movies. He's watched everything Marvel related. He's a bigger Marvel fan than I am. I should do these quizzes with him instead of just me. But I'm gonna go adamantium. Who killed Howard Stark and Maria Stark, the Winter Soldier? Which Infinity Stone does Vision have on his forehead? The Mind Stone. Oh, not X-Men. How old was Charles Xavier when he discovered his powers for the first time? I'm gonna say 11. What are the names of Peter Parker's deceased parents? People might immediately go for Benjamin and May, but that is Uncle Ben and Aunt May. Yeah. What's the age difference between Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes? Steve Rogers was born just after World War I. I believe Bucky was in between. I'm gonna go 2 years. In Iron Man 3, James War Machine Rhodes gets known by another name. What name? Iron Patriot. I've made a lot of the Marvel question here. Yeah, right. I did halfway. So let's go and do the very hard one. The very hard one. Marvel trivia. Really hard. Let's start easy. Would this be... Who would this really good lawyer be? That's Daredevil. I only know him as Daredevil. That is Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man. Don't know. Which of these is not an Iron Man quote? What? Doth mother know you weareth her drapes? Of the Avengers. Go to bed, or I'll sell all your toys. Endgame. Genius, playboy, billionaire, philanthropist. That is the Avengers. So clearly you've never made an omelette. Who was the last quote from? I feel it's Ultron. What was Natasha Romanoff undercover when she was with her family at the beginning of the Black Widow movie? My watch is telling me to get up. Ohio. I haven't seen that movie in a while. When was the very first Marvel comic published? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go September. What was Stanley's middle name? Don't do this to me! Oh no. Stan John? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm sorry to everyone I've disrespected. Which of these is not an official upcoming MCU project as of March 2022? There has been a Fantastic Four. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 4 is not yet confirmed. I don't think Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was then not even released yet. Wasn't even out yet. Miss Marvel was, but it was a series, so a Daredevil movie. Which of these people have not been in a Marvel movie? I see Jenna Ortega, and I know she hasn't been in one. I really want her to be. I want her to be a villain. Who is Kate Bishop's dad? Alex. This was probably very difficult, so let's end on an easy one. How many people in the MCU canon have been able to hold Thor's hammer? 2. Ah, 50. I got 50%. Let's do another one. How well do you know the Avengers? Okay. Who were the original Avengers? There are 6 of them. Clint Barton, Natasha Romanoff, Bruce Banner, Steve Rogers, Thor Odinson, Tony Stark. Next. Who created Peter Parker's newest suit? That was Tony Stark. What happened to Fury's eye? Goose scratched it. Whose nickname is Point Break? Thor. On which side of Fury's face is his eye patch? He got scratched here. So that's his right side. In which movie does the Scarlet Witch first appear? Age of Ultron. No. Does end credits might count. What happened in New York after the first Avengers movie? In the first. Well, Loki started the war. What percentage of credit did Tony give Pepper for the design of Stark Tower? 12. Which of the Infinity Stones is green? That is time. True or false? Star Wars That's not a question for true, false in any way. I'm sorry to say that, but was Star Wars ever mentioned in one of the Avengers movies? Oh, I know the movie Alien was mentioned. False. I have no idea. Who got all the Infinity Stones? Was Thanos? In which movie do the Guardians of the Galaxy meet? And the Avengers meet? That is Infinity War. Which of the Infinity Stones is strongest? Oh, now that's going to be controversial because each Infinity Stone has their own power in their own way. I mean, the Tesseract completely just cast out the Red Skull, but Power Stone can vaporize, and it can just completely decimate an entire planet. There's been a fun fact. There's been a theory about where the vibranium had come from, and it has to do with the Power Stone. So we had seen a clip in Guardians of the Galaxy where a celestial being used the Power Stone to completely decimate an entire planet. And we saw the view from the planet in space. And just chunks fell off. So what if one of those chunks was an asteroid, or became an asteroid, headed towards Earth, and then after eons it landed in Africa, or broke in two pieces and then landed in Africa, and then the 5 tribes of around there, they made an alliance. Well, 4 of them. The Jabari were off in the mountains. No, that was after they decided there was a Black Panther. When Bashenga found the heart-shaped herb. But also, if you look at the suit that T'Challa had, it glowed purple. So, I'm sorry. What nickname did Tony Stark give Star-Lord? Okay, Blue Meanie, that is Nebula. Build-A-Bear is Rocket. Mr. Clean, I'm gonna say Flash Gordon. 71? Wow. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna continue with adding more songs to Smule, S-M-U-L-E, so that I can practice properly. But that's it from me for now, and I shall see you guys in another video. Goodbye!